Good evening. I'm Amrish Srivastava, psychiatrist and chair of Mansik Shakti, a program for student mental health development and promotion. Mansik Shakti is a program for welfare of students. It has been managed and is being administered by my friends, colleagues, educators, teachers, professors, doctors, psychiatrists, psychologists, university professionals, people related to education and welfare of students, and by students' input themselves. We are happy to introduce that this program is for promotion of student mental health. It has important aspect. We are not dealing with prevention of mental disorders alone, but we are concerned for welfare of promotion of psychological capacity, psychological virtues, and success and achievement of each and every student. I believe, and it is true, that what stands between the students today and their success is the mental health. Many people aspire to succeed. In fact, everybody aspires to succeed. Some do, some do not. People often have to cope with failure and prepare again to move forward. And the question arises, what did they not do to succeed? And again, the answer comes from psychological energy, the strategy, the education, the practice, the ability to cope, ability to deal with problems, ability to find newer ways to succeed. And many have succeeded. But if you see the research data, in about 10 years' time, more than 40-45% of most successful people also develop one or the other psychological challenges, be it financial, be it in career development, their family, their relationship, marriage, or pertaining to any issue of their mental health, maybe depression, maybe suicidal ideas, maybe addiction to alcohol, smoking, developing obesity, feeling lonely, hopeless, despair. The number of psychological issues crop in life of successful people. And if they do not know how to deal with it or how to cope with it, it is a disaster. They succumb. The productivity goes down. They develop a sense of failure. The same person who tried so hard became successful and shined in his or her life starts feeling different, feels life becomes useless. At this point of time, what comes to individuals' rescue is mental strength. We are in the profession of empowering mind, and we want to introduce the components to each and every one. What is Mansik Shakti program? It has 5 different connotations and 5 different modules. We offer a good mental health assessment. Unless you know what is your mental health about, you would not be able to either sense or predict the possible difficulties, or you may not know your shortcomings and you even may not know your strength. So the first important part is mental health assessment. Everybody must know whether he or she is suffering from a psychological stress or not. Is there a possibility of a psychiatric disorder or not? And what is individual strength? What is your resilience? What is your power of positivity? Do you need to enhance it? But we all need to enhance it, no doubt about it. But do you have to enhance it specifically? Are there areas which can be worked upon to enhance the overall psychological capacity that you possess? The second piece is mental health education. We believe that information about mental health and mental disorders should be written on the first page of the curriculum. It is this information alone which empowers you to identify, to suspect whether you are suffering or not, or any of your friends and colleagues are developing a mental disorder or a psychiatric issue in their day-to-day challenges of life. And therefore, the courses related to mental health are very important. The courses can be undertaken online. These courses can be administered by a university or a college. It can be modified depending upon to what class you are introducing the course. But the content and the concept remains the core issue. And that is, the first is the principle and practice of mind sciences. The second is know your mental health. And the third is self-development and what you alone can do to improve your condition. The third piece is that of communication. Communicate mental health. So we conduct a lot of educational webinars, symposium, seminars, open forum, discussion groups, and dialogues. I remain available on every 10th of every month in the evenings on a Zoom link for registered delegates on our website to discuss any issue that is important to their life. And the fourth issue is that of mental health research. India is a diverse country. Our population is different from east to west, from north to south. People look similar, but their culture, their food habits, their behavior are different. Their genetic overloading is also different, and therefore different people are prone to develop different kind of lifestyle, different kind of challenges. The answer that we try and find out may work in one place in India and may not work in other places in India, and therefore it is recommended that to do a proper need assessment of every subgroup in the population. And that is our mental health research group, which is promoting it. We are also trying to develop methodologies for specifically testing what kind of intervention is effective in which population. We are also trying to develop mobile application to facilitate the quantification of stress, identification of mental disorder, finding out what best is required to deal with your problems. And the last module is that of knowledge translation, in which we provide original content for reading material. Publish books. Recently, our first course book of suicide has been published. It's called Handle Life with Care. It's a wonderful book with every kind of possible information for student suicide compiled in it. So, Mansik Shakti is a comprehensive, consistent, and credible program which has been developed with a number of friends involved with us. Dr. Devedi in Montreal, Dr. Nilesh Shah and Omkar Nayak from Sion Hospital and Sion Hospital in Mumbai, and my friends and colleagues from KG Somaiya Technical Institute are involved in developing artificial intelligence and machine learning application for quantification of psychopathology. And similarly, we are thankful to each and everyone, my family member, my friends, my colleagues out in Canada, in Western University, in Larson Health Research Institute. Everywhere there we are talking, and all the universities which are inviting to participate, collaborate with University of Lucknow, University of Allahabad, Vikram University, and similarly, there are a number of other institutions which are thankfully keen to look into the possibility of establishing a program for mansik Shakti.